There is a place there called La Isla de las Muñecas, the Island of the Dolls. It isn't a place of play. It is a graveyard of plastic, hair, and rot. The legend of the Watchman. The story begins over 50 years ago with a man named Don Julian Santana Barrera. Julian wasn't a monster. He was a man who chose to live as a hermit on a small chinampa, a floating garden, to escape the world. One morning the stillness of the water was broken. Julian found the body of a young girl who had drowned in the canal, tangled in the lilies. Shortly after, a doll came floating down the same current. Believing it belonged to the girl, or perhaps contained her spirit, he hung it from a tree as a sign of respect. But for Julian, one doll wasn't enough. The growing obsession. He claimed he could hear the girl's footsteps, in the woods and her whispers, in the wind. She was restless. She was angry. To appease her, Julian began scavenging more dolls from the trash and the canals. For 50 years, he transformed the island into a nightmare. Decaying tributes. He didn't clean the dolls. He hung them with missing limbs, gouged out eyes, and heads caked in mud. The whispering forest. Locals began to swear that at night, the dolls would move their heads, open their eyes, and whisper to each other. A living sacrifice. Julian became convinced that if he stopped providing dolls, the girl would take his soul instead. The fatal irony. In 2001, the story took its darkest turn. Julian's nephew found the old man dead. He had suffered a heart attack and fallen into the water. The terrifying detail? He was found face down in the exact same spot where he claimed to have found the drowned girl decades earlier. Why it still haunts us. Today, the island is a destination for the brave, but the atmosphere remains heavy. A note for the skeptical. Some say the drowned girl never existed, that she was a figment of Julian's lonely mind. But if she wasn't real, what was Julian running from for 50 years? And what is it that the dolls are still whispering about in the dark?